Hey everyone, it's me Jen here, coming at you before the episode to share a promo provided to us by one of my personal favourite podcasts, Britannia. I started talking to them on Twitter and I've been having a blast listening to their story come to life, and if you like our humour, I definitely think you're going to love theirs, so take a listen.
Oh there, sailor. Yes, I'm talking to you. Do you yearn for high seas adventure and piratical mayhem at the roll of a D20?
Yes, I'll just toss you your shirt.
Very sassy.
No, I drink beer and I fart in my sleep.
Now that I've got your attention with sex, here
welcome to my pub, the Wizard's Sleeve.
It's still a cow that I'm gonna get in a bag. Do you know how big a cow is?
Don't put gold in your ass. That's not the catchphrase we were looking for.
It is one that we often use at the group,
Enough
though.
about where you keep your secret stuff.
It's not in my anus. Stop it.
Then sign your name in blood. I mean, join the Rovers and your crew on their adventures every Wednesday, wherever you find podcasts.
I was going to try and get the conversation around drinking.
Hey, how about drinking?
Level Up Beer gave you a like.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even see that.
I did.
Yeah, because you posted it from the podcast.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, I always like having a nice craft beer and playing video games. Makes the experience a lot better. But speaking of drinks and the consequences of, why don't we get into this week's session?
A hangover.
Oh, no.
Great.
Yes, I mean, as Jen alluded to after last week's party in the mead hall with a special guest barman slinging cocktails around, all of you are waking up together early in the morning by, I think it was Olivessa, woke you up at the end of last week?
I think so, yeah.
Because you'd promised to help the militia deal with the last Verbeeg that hadn't been killed. And I gotta say, due to the rules of which they were set out in the rule book, the Humours of Whiskey, I'm gonna be giving you guys the hangover condition, which will persist until you take a long rest.
Oh no.
Okay.
Or until I decide enough time's passed. I think that's probably fair enough.
Or you drink a Powerade.
Yeah, that'll help.
Wait, Powerade and
Do
some
you
Maccas.
drink a Powerade and get a kebab?
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah.
Has to be both.
Yeah.
So what I'll say right now is, unless I might decide that it ends earlier if we're getting a bit too long in the tooth, but it's going to be a disadvantage on saving throws right now.
All saving throws?
All saving throws.
Where are we going to get a kebab in Icewind Dale?
Well, you can't even get anything other than fish, so I mean, and goats, I guess. There's plenty of goats.
We could get a goat kebab.
Yeah.
Has Carnelian experienced a kebab before?
Probably not.
Damn, I was going to say just prestidigitate food.
Last time with the apple pie chowder must have been the most confusing set of textures and flavours.
Oh man, don't say chowder when I'm hungover.
Is that stacked on top of the poison that we
No.
experienced?
No. So you can clear the poison condition. Okay. It's just, you only have the hungover condition. So that's just going to affect your saves. Well, I mean, I say just saves. That's not great. But it's not going to affect your skill checks. It's not going to affect your attacks or anything like that.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. I'm going to say you're huddled together in the mead hall. It is warm in the mead hall because they always keep it warm for the bees. So you haven't had to worry about that. But you are being woken up. I'm going to say it's Olivessa. Actually, I think it was Olivessa that woke you up.
Go listen back to the previous episode.
Hey!
Oh, you're talking so loud.
I'm whispering.
Just keep it down.
No, get up. We have to leave town before the rest of everyone else wakes up. Although, given the state of all of you, maybe it'll take a while. We want to leave early. I've got some of the militia outside. We're ready to go.
I just need to grab something from my house first.
All right, make it quick. Does anyone else need anything else before we go?
Do you have any essential minerals?
Carnelian could use an egg.
I can probably deal with the egg. What do you mean by essential minerals?
You know, like the ones that help you get the water back.
Listen, what I probably could do for you is a bucket of very, very cold water.
How cold?
There is snow on the ground outside.
Have you ever seen water turn into a solid?
Too cold. No, thanks.
Okay. We can get you some water. Odin, wake up!
She gives you a little nudge with her boot.
Oh! No! The bees!
There's no bees.
Loud.
There's no bees. Well, there's a few bees. Okay,
And she swats a bee away.
I mean, actually, there's lots of bees just in the back half of the building.
There's always just one errant bee around.
Why are you waking me up?
You promised to go and deal with the Verbeeg with the other militia. Come on.
Shit.
We did say we would kill a Verbeeg before getting hammered.
I have a headache.
Well, deal with it.
Can I have some honey, please?
All right. Actually, this might help. Do you remember the bartender from last night, Chiron?
Nope.
Yes.
Who? Of course. He was the blue chap.
Purple?
Purple chap.
I think he was purple, yes.
Indigo?
Yes.
He's
Lilac.
He's given you these for the morning, he said. And she presents these sort of... it's a cocktail in a jar, so it's got a screwed off cap. And it's you can see on the side of it's I guess it's not tape because we're not in modern times, but just says breakfast in all caps.
Bit of hair of the dog.
That sounds disgusting.
What's in there, Oliver? Did he happen to say what was in it?
Something about ground up rations. I don't know. There's a little bit of alcohol in there, maybe. I don't know, but he said it should help.
Is it bircher?
I don't know what that means.
It's when you ferment muesli.
Let's just say yes. He didn't say, all right? Just take it.
I'll take it both hands.
Have some bircher?
I'll just drink it. I don't have any complaints.
So you drink it, and basically what this cocktail does is it gives you enough nourishment to sustain you for an entire day. So you don't need to eat for the rest of the day.
Did it do anything for my hangover?
No. It is also very slightly alcoholic. But you feel with a better stomach. It's when it's the same feeling you get when you've woken up hungover and you get up and you're I just need the greasiest food you can possibly give me because that's all I can stomach right now. You know what I mean?
So it's instead of a breakfast shake, it's like a breakfast cocktail.
Yes, exactly.
Liquid kebab.
Yeah, it's a liquid kebab.
Woden downs it and tries to keep it down as well.
You do feel better. You're still hungover, but you definitely feel it's settling in your stomach better.
But you're still hungover. It's got some Chrono Trigger vibes, but you're still hungry.
Still disadvantage.
Yeah. You just don't feel quite as sick.
I guess we should go kill a Verbeeg then.
Yes. Well, at least it was just the one, and there's a lot more of us.
Maybe the cold will make my headache go away.
We should do our best not to get any of the militia killed.
They're gonna have to protect us today. We're a bit tender.
I don't think that's the idea.
I'm sure they're really strong.
Don't you want to show off how big and strong you are?
Everybody already knows.
It's common knowledge. Shall we go, Oliver? So I think we're ready. Now we've had the bircher.
Yeah, I think Sveta said that she had something to grab from home. So go and grab that and meet us out at the back of the mead hall.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna head off to my house.
Yep.
I'm gonna dump this meat that I have in my bag. I'm just gonna dump my whole bag.
You've got a fridge, sort of.
An icebox.
It's just out the front.
Yeah, it's cut into the snow.
I'll dump the top contents, which is just all bloody meat, and I guess the rest of my bag's all soiled from it, into the ice, and I'll cover it, and then I'll go in and fetch the tiny owlbear which I hope hasn't wrecked my home.
Yeah, the inside of the house is in a lot more disarray than when you left it, as the owlbear has gotten slightly bored and started just ripping into some of your furnishings, and chewing on your chair legs.
I'll have to learn mend. I'll just crouch down and be like, "Oh, come here, Otto."
And Otto's very excited. Like, as soon as you open the door, he just charges at you and almost knocks you off of your feet.
Yeah.
And he's giving you a little owlbear. Do owls lick? I don't know, but
They huck out a pellet when they're finished eating.
That is not the same thing. Whatever the equivalent that birds do, like maybe just giving you a nuzzle.
Oh, a little clip of their its beak.
Yeah.
So happy to see you.
There's a pellet.
It's a projectile weapon.
I'll just give him a little colour around the face, and I'll I don't even know. Can I pick him up? I can pick him up.
You can. At this stage you can, but he's still he's very heavy.
Yeah, I'll just hold him in both my arms and just carry him along because I don't know if he's gonna actually follow me.
Okay.
Until we get to the meeting area behind the meat hole.
After a little while, he does struggle to be let back down.
Okay, I drop him.
And he is following you.
Okay,
yes.
great. I'll get a bit of rump from the goat and put it in his mouth.
Freezer. He happily chomps down on it and eats it.
Okay, let's go.
And he follows you. So you're back at the back of the meat hall, and you can see it's still early enough that it almost still could be considered night time. It's still not quite hit the perpetual dawn just yet.
Not quite.
Not quite. And you can see standing at the back is Olivessa and Shanda, as well as 4 militia guards, and ready to go. They look a little bit, not frightened, but maybe a little bit nervous, because the Verbeeg's already torn through quite a few of them. And so you can see as soon as you guys arrive, they all look to you, and you can still, they feel a little bit more at ease when you're there. And you see them all talking to each other.
Alright, people, listen up. We have a very important mission. Show me your biceps. I want to see how strong you are.
You heard the man. Bicep inspection.
Get him out now!
The first guy looks back at his friends confused and looks at you and he raises an arm.
Good. You now.
Sir, is this really necessary?
Yes. Show me.
Do I have to? I'm more of a dexterous man. I'm not a...
Fine. Let's go. On the wagon. Do we have a wagon? How are we getting there?
We're walking, sir.
Oh,
shit.
God.
It's going to be a long walk from what I've heard.
I shouldn't have gone to the pub last night. This sucks.
The pub?
Is there any wagons in this town, or...?
I'm pretty sure they're all dog sleds.
Yeah.
Any dog sleds in this town?
Most of they all appear to be out for deliveries.
It was 2 hours.
It was a couple hours by horseback, but it'll be a lot longer walking.
God damn.
So you set off?
Yeah, we better.
Yeah.
Yep.
You set off into the greenwood. Now, without having the benefit of Sveta changing, it does take much longer. By the time the sun is fully, what it would be considered fully up for this, for Icewind Dale, you still have a bit of a way to go. It's probably going to take you about... you guys actually have snowshoes as well, don't you?
Yes, it made Rachel very proud.
Yeah. So, because of that, I'm actually going to cut some of the journey time off. It's going to take you, instead of 8 hours, it'll take you 6.
Brilliant.
Cool. Can I just meet everyone there if I change to horse?
You can if you want to.
No,
so rude.
Probably should.
See you guys.
Bye.
I'm going to go ahead and then just change and then sleep for a bit.
It's not a bad plan.
I could scout out and then have a nap.
Sun's out, scout out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Otto's little legs won't let him keep up with you.
You can ride on horseback.
How is he going to get up on your horseback?
Can owlbears fly?
We'll throw him on before you run away.
Yeah,
just as long as he doesn't fall off, because then you're screwed.
Just his talons right in there.
And also, the soldiers are giving Otto a fairly wide berth as well.
Mine. No, I won't change. I'll just stay with everyone.
Okay. 6 hours later, you arrive at the stream. That you know that if you follow it now, you'll get to the Verbeeg cave.
Cool.
You make the turn, and eventually you find the cave that you'd fought in. And what you can see, just as you approach, is there seems to be a lot of track marks, debris, coming out of the front cave.
Is it debris that we caused, or is it new?
You don't think so? You don't think it's debris that you caused? It looks new.
Can we look at the tracks? Does it look like it's the widow Verbeeg? Does it look like there's any other tracks?
Make a survival check if you'd like to determine that.
Come on, Beyonce.
Is it blood amongst the debris as well?
Make a survival check. And depending on the survival check, I'll let you know.
Alright.
Can I also make that?
Yeah, anyone can.
Oh, I'm proficient.
That's a dirty 20, my dude.
That's a dirty 6, my dude.
13.
With a +4.
I don't want to brag, but I've got a natural 1.
Okay. So you're all taking a look at these tracks, and the town militia sort of nervously watching you. And what you can spot, just with the combined efforts and a lot of it coming from Horatio, is that there's a lot of set of tracks. The tracks that go in and out, and they look like they're made from a single individual. So it's not like it's multiple things. What you do find is there's blood mixed in with the tracks as well. And then there's also, overlaying those tracks as well, there are hoof prints too.
Many hoof prints?
A lot of hoof prints. And also mixed in, you can just see some small wooden debris as well.
Okay. Does it look like there's just one hoofed animal?
It looks like, to your eye, it looks like there's lots of different ones.
Oh, okay. And do they seem to be heading in one direction, or...?
So the Verbeeg tracks look like they're coming in and out, and the footsteps look like they're coming in and out, but the hoofed tracks look like they're all going one direction.
Outwards?
Outwards.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
Seems like, according to these tracks, it may appear that all the goats and sheep have actually been freed. Or they've escaped.
Mass exodus of sheep.
I didn't close
Goats.
the gates.
Oh, Gold Rush. Classic Gold Rush.
I think it's more likely that the Verbeeg has taken them.
Probably.
Or perhaps they weren't comfortable hanging around the pools and pools of blood of their family. After being
very morbid of you,
having
Horatio.
bled in front of their eyes. But it also looks like the Verbeeg looks like she's been busy. She's been in and out many times.
Do any of the... Oh, well,
You
I
can
guess...
ask questions still.
Do any of them look fresh, Horatio?
Do any of them look fresh?
I mean the Verbeeg footprints rather than the goat footprints.
They all look about the same age, and your best estimate is the last 10 hours, like 10 to 15 hours.
Okay, so none like super brand new.
None like right
They've got
now.
a bit of snow starting to fill them. Okay.
But certainly since you last came in, like...
Right.
Yeah.
Do we want to, like, sneak in and see what's going on in the cave?
Might be best just to see, before we just charge in. Who knows what she's done in the last X amount of time.
Maybe also not going through the front entrance.
So, from memory, there was like a entrance that went via like a tomb.
Yep.
Is that where the Verbeeg came from last time? Like when they came down all the respective hallways?
Yeah. So there's 4 entrances to this place, if you remember correctly. There's a one to the northwest, which follows the stream in. One straight north, which is like in that flat constructed, goes through the tombs. One to the northeast, which is the cave, which is the entrance you guys came into to the main area. And then there's another one if you swing around to the east of the cave as well, which just brings you around to from another direction to that main central hall and to the refuse pit.
East Caven.
East Cave?
East Caven.
Okay. So you all move around from the 3 main entrances to the more out of the way side east entrance.
East? Wouldn't it be west?
Like up the stream?
I don't know, yeah, looking at that diagram, I seem to remember we came in a southeastern entrance. Yeah. And then there was one in the middle in the south, and then I think there was a southwestern one through the river as well.
I'm going to show
According
you
to
rather than
Roll20.
moving... Well, actually, you're on the Roll20 map already.
Yeah.
Let me see if you can see this. This will reveal a little bit of information about the map, but you guys have already been through it, so... can you see the map?
Ah, yes.
But you can see on
I
this
see
map...
what you mean now, yep.
Yeah, there's just 3 entrances and like to the north, and then there's a very eastern one.
Oh, it's the latrine.
Yeah.
The latrine.
Sorry, I see what you mean, to the north, from our position.
From your position.
Gotcha.
You would be at the V1 position on this map.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yes, I think keep it down and maybe let's try and quietly access via V6.
This is why I don't usually give you guys the map.
Copy that, Gold Leader.
Thanks for the map, Gold.
The river entrance?
Yes, the river entrance, my good chap.
So you do follow the river, and this exit doesn't have that sort of the footsteps, so that the traffic is all in that.
That was a question.
The main entrance that you guys came in the first place. That's where all the traffic come out of. Mm-hmm. If you follow the river up, it comes to that split straight to the northern little pool pond, or you can cut over to the area where you fought.
Perhaps make our way as far in as... I think maybe going up to the pool pond might be better. But I'm open to suggestion.
Well, you guys are more familiar to this than us. What would you suggest?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't go adventuring in the cave.
Yeah. We were practicing.
Yeah.
What do you think, Carnelian?
Well, there's no tracks by this one, so that one seems to probably be the best idea. We should set up like a signal so we can call in the rest of the militia.
So you're going to leave them at the entrance, or just here in the cave a bit?
I guess they may as well come in with us, but it might make it a lot louder. There's
that's why I was thinking leave them at the entrance, and then we can get some stealth going.
Perhaps we can just one or two of us can recon.
That might mean a few rounds, depending on where. If we encounter her, it might mean a few rounds though before they can actually get there. I suppose they can dash.
Spent several rounds trying to get around to you guys as well.
I mean,
just to get an idea where she is.
She's not going to kill us in several rounds, is she?
Well, this is assuming we failed the stealth check. We're just trying to get a gauge on where she is. We might be able to surround her.
Which way do you want to go?
Up the river.
Yeah, I think so.
Who are our two sneakiest people?
Probably me.
And you.
Just Carnelian. By himself.
You can go, well, if you back yourself. I mean, I back you, Carnelian. I know you're very sneaky.
We all believe in you, Carnelian.
Sneaky boy.
You reckon you can do it?
You can achieve anything you put your mind to.
Alright, here, let me...
I may have something that may be of assistance. I hand him a chip.
Thank you.
So I'm...
Oh, no, it's a thing. Oh, actually. Sorry, just reading the description. Ability check. Alright. I'll just pat you on the shoulder and say, here, a little bit of Killenbor's luck for you, and I cast guidance on you.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that you're all doing this at the pool, the frozen pool, where it's all frozen over, and I'll let the militia be there as well, just with the rest of you guys.
Okay.
Carnelian, if he's since he's been volunteered for this, he'll pull out his bow and he'll wave the bow and cast invisibility on himself.
Damn!
Do you sing a song about it? Just the classic bard thing of singing to be sneaky. No, so you cast invisibility. That's okay.
Try.
So you ditty. Oh, where'd he go?
All right, so you're invisible. You've got so you might as well roll a stealth check with advantage.
I don't actually think invisibility provides it.
I don't care.
Alright.
Because the invisibility is very vague in this edition.
It is. I like that the ruling for it is you are invisible.
Yeah.
Do you get guidance with this?
I do get guidance too. Yeah, and look, I have made my own preset things for invisibility. Like, I do it for all campaigns that I do. It's advantage on stealth rolls, disadvantage for perception. It doesn't affect you. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it would help.
16.
16, okay. So you're sneaking along, you're going into that very northern passage that cuts across the tomb. You can see the tomb there as well, which is still as it was left, because you guys couldn't open it necessarily. You then move into the next room.
Yeah.
The next room contains those casks of mead, where you guys took some of the supplies from there. You took a few supplies and rewards from there already, but the 2 casks of meads that were a bit too heavy to lift are still there. You keep moving along, and what you can see is, so you've got dark vision, don't you? So one of the things you do notice compared to the last time as well is that there's no firelight. In fact, you can't smell like that kind of fire richness.
Well, there would have been something cooking last.
There was something cooking. I think I actually got that wrong. I said it was stew, but it was actually...
It was actually Stuart.
The first time you guys came in here, I correctly said it, and then it was stew afterwards. So it doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
It tasted fine for Carnelian.
You come down the passageway and, unsurprisingly, to where that main room was where the goats are, and the fire was, but there is no fire now. And it looks like it's been extinguished for long enough that there's not really... There's like wisps of smoke, but there's not... If you go and investigate it, you can see where it's still quite warm. So, it does take quite a while for it to really fully cool off. But it's been extinguished long enough that there's no smoke or anything like that.
Okay. And there's no one else in here?
You look around, and you can see at the back of the pen there's 1 or 2 goats, but that's it.
Okay.
And here is definitely... You're picking up that trail of tracks now. A lot of the hoof marks coming from the pen. And you can see something has been in and out of here a lot. And both bodies, the Verbeeg and the ogre, are gone.
I don't like that. Alright, I guess he'll head up to the northeast. Just make sure there's nobody in the latrine.
Okay.
She's taking a sad dump. The saddest of dumps.
You head to the northeast.
Sorry.
And then as soon as you enter the room, a poisoned arrow. No. It's empty. Like, as in, it's the same as it was before. It doesn't even look like new trash has been added to the refuse.
Alright. Then we'll double back and we'll head back out through the
common area.
Into the room with the fire, and then check the tunnel that leads into that little tomb. Make sure that we do a full. Carnelian does a full circuit.
How long do you have on that invisibility?
An hour.
An hour. So plenty of time. I'm just going to let you go and just say that it's empty. There's no one here that you could run into, and you can check that south and north tunnel as well. It looks like, to your estimate, a few things are missing. A few heavy crates and stuff, although the mead's still there. But it looks like some other crates that might have contained, possibly food or something else are gone.
Yeah. Okay. So she was probably expecting us to come looking for her then. All right. Carnelian will head back to the group and make a report. By first dropping the invisibility.
I was going to say, you just talk and then just probably guts goes, Chase!
Oh, shoot.
Pardon me, Carnelian, did you just go invisible?
Yes.
That was impressive.
Right.
Sorry, is that weird?
Yes.
But how is that weird? Sorry.
I've never seen you go invisible before.
Oh, I only just learned how to do it.
Fantastic, that's a cool trick. Can I do that? If I become strong enough? Will you teach me to go invisible?
I can try.
Racking my brain for the Warlock Bard crossover on spell.
I'll pull out my notebook and write, note to self, ask Kellenvorfer and Blessing of Invisibility.
Is this on the cleric spell list?
Yeah, check the library. Check the damn library.
What domain do I need to switch to get the invisibility as a domain spell?
The cave appears to be deserted. There is some stuff missing. There is still a couple of goats. There is still some mead. And there are still several crates. But some of the provisions appear to have been taken, and some of the goats appear to have been taken.
She obviously didn't stick around to see if we'd come back or not. But she left the mead. What do you think? Should we perhaps leave the mead for the militia and
we should
go on a Verbeeg chase?
Did the tracks out here point in any particular direction?
I don't know, did they? Can I go back and try and figure out where they go from here?
You could try, yeah. But it would take a separate check because it's not the same.
Yeah, that's all right.
So what are we doing? And it's one of the guards that speak up.
Oh, sorry. Kellen, my good man.
The name's Colin.
Oh, Colin. Same diff. I'm
insulted.
You think you and the boys could handle these barrels? We think we might go on a little Verbeeg hunt.
Yeah, alright. Probably could. Got some strong lads here, except for that one guy.
Why did you bring him then?
He's good with a knife.
Fair enough.
You channeling your best Warcraft villager there?
No, but now I am.
Ready to work.
Work.
Hey, Colin.
Yes,
I have a question.
Something need doing? Okay.
Righto.
While Horatio is looking at the tracks again, can I go into where the goat pen is and just ritually cast Speak with Animals again?
Yeah, sure.
Little chat.
Does anyone else want to do anything else as well while the survival check and the...
I'll go assist with the survival check.
Okay. You can roll that with advantage then, or you can both roll it separately.
I will give... Wait, what is your plus?
Yes, what is my plus, Canadian? Excellent question. It's pretty good. I mean, I know things about surviving, I can tell you that. I think we're on equal standing when it comes to survivability.
What is your survival?
Mine is +3.
Oh, I should probably help you guys. You'll be fine.
Yeah, me too.
You're too busy talking to goats.
Look, they might know where the Verbeeg went.
That is a wonderful point.
Yeah.
Cannonball is calling. I can hear it. He's saying, meta. I can feel it.
Well, I said I assisted you, so why don't we see
let's
how well
stick with that.
How well you perform.
All right. Well,
apart from before you do that, Woden, is there something you'd also like to do?
I'm going to go hang out with Sveta in the goat pen.
Makes sense. All right, so let's do the survival first, and then we'll do the talks with goats just after. We'll take your time.
Welcome back to Talks with Goats. I'm your host, Sveta.
Welcome back to Goat Talk Radio. This evening we have a wonderful murder mystery for everyone to solve in our small town.
Well said.
Perfect. What was the total ratio?
Mate, that was a 22.
22.
Rolling Richies.
Nice. Okay.
Marvellous figures, those.
So what I'll say is that you can follow the tracks out, and you do think it is fairly obvious in terms of like the tracks are all now together. So the goat hooves and the Verbeeg tracks are all on the same line. And you can see every so often the Verbeeg sort of steps out, and it's like keeping the goats sort of herded. And then at some point you can see giant bear tracks that lead and join the column of tracks.
Okay. And what sort of direction are they heading roughly?
You can see they're heading west.
Sorry, which exit? Which way did they exit from?
They exited from the main exit,
and
then headed west from there.
West. Okay, I'll relay all that to the group.
Okay, well, let's go now to the talks with goats, and then you guys can decide what you want to do from there. It's been 10 minutes.
Yep.
You can ritually cast your Speak with Animals.
Cool.
And you can see the two goats, the one I assume you're getting close to the pen?
Yeah, before I do that, is there any, like, loose body parts anywhere? I just want to make sure Otto has something in his mouth.
Yeah, he's been following you this whole time.
Okay.
He's sniffing the air.
I'll put a bone in his mouth so he has something to nibble on.
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, I'll have that morphine of a goat's mouth and talk to the goat and I know you were very rude last time, but where is your master?
You killed our brother!
I don't care.
He killed our brother!
He was very rude.
We're scared of you!
Roll an intimidation check.
No need! They're scared of you!
Hey, that will happen to you if you don't tell me where the other big one left.
Oh, I don't know.
Where'd your brothers go? And sisters?
They left with the other tall one.
Why didn't you go with them?
I didn't want to. I was scared. It's outside.
Where were they going?
I don't know.
Why
I can't
not?
speak big people.
You're useless.
Delicious. No!
I'm going to slit his throat.
No!
And he tries to bolt past you.
What do you have against goats?
They're rude.
He tries to bolt past you.
Kind of a
Attack of
backstory.
opportunity?
I mean, sure, if you want to take it.
I'm going to smack it with my weapon. Quarterstaff. Nice, I have one of those. Didn't have it out.
What was your last name again, Splitter?
No one's ever asked me.
Oh, well, then don't say
It's a
it.
secret.
I thought we'd already covered that and I'd forgotten, but I never heard it. So, well, now you got a new last name. Goat Hater.
That's more of a title than a last name, isn't it?
Instead of Chicken Chaser.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's Goat Hater.
I'll take a free action to, when he runs past me, I'll take out a free action to, whack him on the neck with my quarterstaff.
Sure.
Fucking hell.
You gotta hate that
chop
goat.
him in the back of the neck.
Goat Hater.
6?
You bring down the staff, and it's just a little bit too quick, and he scampers out and just...
No! no!
Get it,
Rushes out.
Does he go past me?
Yeah.
I'm going to grapple him.
Nice.
Okay, roll. Do you have to hit with the grapple first?
I don't think you do. You give up your attack and then you roll you roll your athletics strength versus the target's
athletics
or acrobatics. And if you beat them, then they are grappled. Well,
you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack or grapple if you are able to make multiple attacks. Yeah. So you have to attack.
So you do have to hit, and then you get the grapple.
In terms of combat, it's a special attack. There's no hit roll involved.
When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack or grapple. If you are able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this action replaces one of them.
Right.
Using at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check, a strength athletics check contested by the other strength check.
That makes it so much easier.
Strength, athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. Sure. Let's.
For some people, maybe it does.
Let's do a roll.
So I get athletics or acrobatics?
No, yours has to be athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit.
You're an athlete, don't worry about it.
12.
14.
Shit.
So you
Goat
dive.
is stronger than Woden.
You die. Well, no, I was using his acrobatics. So
makes
he's
sense.
a bit fleet-foot. So he dashes past Sveta, who brings down her quarterstaff, but just a little bit too late, and thunks against the floor. And then as Woden's sitting there like, hup, hup, to either side, he just sort of like slides under your feet, and you like put it together too late for him to not just crawl out, and he starts running out of the cave.
Is the other one still in the pen?
Yes.
That will happen to you.
I'll get out?
No. I'm going to try and kill you.
I can run!
No!
I can run!
I'm going to try and kill you if you do that.
But in what scenario do I not die?
If you're sneaky enough. But don't try me.
Okay, look the other way.
Fuck you.
If you look the other way, and we play hide and seek,
Okay,
give me 100. I don't know what the concept of 100 is, but give me 100 seconds.
I heard it's really
So I'll leave the
big.
pen and just close it on him. I'm tired of it. Just leave.
Okay.
I hate goats.
Sveta, what the hell just happened? Why did we try and wrestle a goat?
He was being an asshole.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Do you want me to get that one over there?
No, he's just stuck in there now. He can starve.
Alright, no worries.
Why are you killing us all? Why?
You're useless. Oh.
We're goats.
Cast bonfire.
What? No!
Make it dex save.
Oh my god!
Why Sveta? Why are you buttering all these guys?
I mean, 17.
Yeah, okay.
He jumps out of the way.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave him in there and I'm just gonna storm away.
Nice. I'm liking this new Sveta.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
Sveta is
Feisty.
Man, that is a real brutal survival of the fittest druid right there.
Hey, she had a rough upbringing, man.
Well, that's the only way I can explain about just the I'm going to kill these goats.
I'm going to bully all of these goats and then murder some.
Oh. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'll just leave in a huff.
And so you leave and you can rejoin the rest of your friends. Woden, same thing?
Sveta, are you okay?
I'm a little bit hungover. I'm a bit angry from it.
Maybe you shouldn't speak with any more goats.
No,
it's not good for you.
Probably a good idea. But just smack me next time I
will
want to talk to a
do
girl.
that, yes.
Okay.
Let's get outside. It's hot in here.
It's a bit warm.
It smells like Verbeeg shit.
Yeah. Yes. Should probably see if the guys have made any discoveries.
And you head out to the front of the cave where I'm assuming you had to walk back from your investigation a bit because otherwise you'll be going too deep in the woods.
I've made a discovery.
Nice!
What have you found?
Discovered.
Oh, what have you discovered?
I've discovered that, yes. I need to reboot my CPU, just give me a sec. It seems that they all travelled west. It seems like the Verbeeg got what goats she could, and then headed west, and it appears that the bear joined her.
Should be
The
full.
bear, like a new bear? How many bears are there?
I mean, 23 can get you a lot, but not that much.
It was a big bear.
It was a big bear.
We definitely killed that last bear, right?
No,
Nope.
we intimidated it to go away.
Because it was a massive chunk of health that you guys we're in bad shape.
Yeah, I feel like it was a mercy play, but I'm grateful for it. Yeah, so it's probably rejoined. So, but I think the two of them we could take. I feel it.
Well, let's go.
Onward, yes.
What do we do?
Oh my god, I forgot you were here.
Like Colin, just standing around you guys.
Colin, I thought I told you to take the mead back.
Yeah. What about there's a goat? Can we take it as well?
Oh, absolutely. Anything in here you wish to take.
Okay. Do you
kill it? It's better just let them have the choice. They can do what they want. Killing
it's a very cuddly goat. It's very friendly.
Go hug it.
You disgust me, Colin.
Oh, just like my mum used to say.
Oh no! Colin's the new Terry.
All right, boys, let's pick it up. Is the town safe? Do you want me to tell the old Vessa or Shand or anything?
No.
Tell them that we're making sure that the Verbeeg isn't around anymore and that we're going to go looking for it.
We'll bring back word, whether we kill it or not.
Wait a minute. We're not taking them with us? These helpful gentlemen?
Maybe we should take one so he can just be a messenger for us, so we don't have to go back to Goodmead.
I mean, we killed a Verbeeg and an ogre without them. We don't really need their help.
Could be fun, though. What do you guys want to do?
Ooh, cannon fodder.
I'd like to go back to my warm bed. I've been staying up all night on watch.
Yeah, we didn't get any of the cocktails, so we're pretty pissed off.
You got to earn those things, Martin. I'm not sure. Hey, Martin, what's up?
My name's Bart.
Hey,
I told you this last night.
Hey,
you said you'd never forget it. We'd be best friends forever. And then you took your shirt off. I wasn't really sure about that part, but you seemed really into it.
Oh, yes.
It was a crazy night last night.
It was. I don't even remember that bit. I don't know where the shirt went, though.
We just
I seem to remember a lot of wind.
We just be shirtless.
I'm
freezing. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
I think we're going to need all four of us to take... There's 2 mead casks there, about 200 pounds, and there's a goat. I think we're going to need all of us to carry him.
Is Skinny over there going to be much help to you?
He's got the goat.
Oh, yeah, that's probably best.
Yeah, he's going to ride it, he said. I don't understand.
Yeah, he's pretty small. That's probably fine.
Anyway,
I could ride a goat.
Shall we?
Let's go.
All right.
Tell them what we found and that we will bring final word of the final Verbeeg's destruction.
Or its escape.
Or its escape.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just, if we spend all day looking for it, we're just going to get bored and wander back to it.
We got bored and came back.
Don't want to overcommit ourselves, you know.
We spent all day looking for it and we just couldn't find anything.
Sorry.
So, in that case, you let the guards do what they need to do to take back anything, and you guys start following the tracks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So you start following the tracks, and they head westward through the wood, away from the stream. You're following. It does take a couple hours. Give me another survival check.
Okay.
And anyone can roll.
Assist.
Oh, thanks.
Have advantage.
Ooh, that's a Richie.
You got me back to
22.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't hope to match that with a 19.
It's certainly enough. This is a big wide one, and you can definitely see now with the survival checks, you can identify that it is at the very least another cave bear. Whether it's the same one, it would be impossible to tell, but it's probably not a bad, judgment call.
Makes sense, yeah.
So there's this Verbeeg and cave bear that's sort of winding back and forward across the track, and every time you see stray hoof marks that go off the side and get herded back in. Another couple hours pass. Roll me, and then the tracks start turning northwards. Mm-hmm. Roll another survival check.
You do it.
I'll give you advantage.
Oh, thanks.
There's no track to follow here. We're going through woods.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
17.
10.
That's still enough. So you're following the tracks north, and Sveta, you're local to this area specifically.
Yeah.
And Carnelian, where are you local? Are you local to around here too, or
South, the spine.
Yeah. So this is probably something Sveta knows. It's like, Sveta, you're like, if we keep heading northwards from here, we're going to hit the east way at some point.
Oh, relay that.
Yeah.
Like a road?
Yeah.
We're coming back to the what?
Eastward?
Does that mean we're getting near East Haven?
But we went west and then north.
It must be really
the
east.
The east way must be like just the name of a certain road.
I think so, yes.
The easty-westy?
Yeah, Sveta would definitely know this. The east way goes from Brinchan all the way to East Haven. So it intersects at that road, Goodmead, which can go north to Caer Dineval, but it actually runs all the way from East Haven all the way to Brinchander. So it bisects a lot of this part of the dale.
So we're getting close to the Easty.
So you can see on that map what I'm talking about there. The greenwood out here will eventually give way to a road that runs east to west, west to east, called the Eastway.
Yes.
And from where you are, you could make a pretty good guess that you're going to be far further west than you have been on this road. So you're further from that crossroads.
Much closer to Brinchander.
Should we perhaps, if the tracks, check which direction the tracks go once they get to the road, once we get to the road, and then make a decision about... Because I doubt the Verbeeg's going to travel on the road. I mean, maybe it will to try and, ambush someone, but if it's, carrying a bunch of stuff, it might want to avoid...
It seems odd that it's heading to a major arterial.
I mean, not many people are traveling right now.
It's true, but still, if anyone was, this would be the road they'd take. Shall we just continue, like you said, and see if we can see if it does catch the east way and stick to it?
I mean, if we spend more than half the day looking for this thing, we might as well start to head back.
I mean, it already is a lot of the day gone because you spent 6 hours to get here. It's been a couple of hours already. So you're probably now, if you started at 5, it's after midday now, easily. It's probably going into...
Well, we should check in which direction it went from the road, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere safe.
Alright, so you're continuing to follow. After another hour or so, you break out from the trees and you can see the raised, road ahead of you. You know how there's, a ditch either side?
Yeah.
Roll another survival check.
I'll give you advantage.
You do advantage again.
All right.
Need 2 apiece. Delicious.
Very spiffing Brit of you.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yeah.
That's very lucky.
No, that was a 21 for me.
21?
12.
12. So you follow the tracks. They do lead out of the greenwood and right up into the road. And you can see it sort of gathers at one point, as if it's sort of stopped and waiting, and then suddenly goes over the road. And you hop up on the road and go to the opposite side. And you can see another set of tracks leading down. What I will tell you with that survival check as well is now snow's starting to come down. It had been threatening for a little while on your journey here, but it was really hard for you to see because you're under the trees.
Yeah.
As soon as you broke out from out of here, you can see that there's snow coming down. And if you look out, you do see some clouds that might be snow-laden. You don't know if there's going to be a blizzard, but at the very least, this will start covering tracks, making it very, almost impossible to follow.
Or we should, Carnelian will head back across the road, and we should probably head back the way we came. It looks like it's going to snow soon, and tracking this thing is going to become nigh impossible.
Yes, we shouldn't overextend ourselves and just lead to more danger. We are. Well, how far are we from Brinchander? We're actually probably closer to Brinchander.
You are probably at the midpoint between Brinchander and the crossroads that would then lead to East Haven or Goodmead or Caer Dineval. So you are closer to Brinchander, actually, than you were previously.
It might be better to go to Brinchander. I've never been there before.
Neither have I.
It's exciting.
Oh, Brinchander, yes, that's the other place I've actually been here. That's where I spend most of my time, actually. That's where the House of the Morning Lord is, and where I was given refuge. And
So it's safe there?
oh, yes. It's a little bigger than Goodmead. It's a little more developed. Yeah, I think we'd be fine there.
Big city, okay.
Big city. I suppose for you it is. Brinchander's the biggest town in the 10 towns, isn't it?
There's 3 major towns. Actually, I think it might be 4. East Haven, Brinchander, Targos, and Tourmaline.
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 Up.
Yeah. You can see that on the map.
Yep. Oh, they're the 4 major ones.
They're the 4 major ones.
So sort of equally sort of... But Britannia is like the most sort of central one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is definitely the town that
the hub.
usually, if most people are coming up the 10 trails over the spine of the world from the rest of Faerun, it's probably the first town they meet because it's the crossroads between all the other places.
The gateway to the Dale.
Sveta, you know that it's one of the big towns, but it's, you know, you're talking about whilst everyone sort of traffics through there, some of the other towns are better off, like, you know, economically or. You know, they have better defences, but Brinchan's a good. It's sort of this circular town too, because it is a hub. So it's this sort of circular town over high walls, like it says, high walls to help protect it as well.
Guys, I have an... Oh, fuck!
What? Are you okay?
You turn around. Woden is face down in the snow, and there's a giant eagle sitting on top of him.
Woden!
This is...
Shoo! Oh my god, that's bigger than I thought it was going to be. I just conjured this giant eagle.
Why?
Maybe it can find the Verbeeg for us and tell us where to go.
How did you do that?
I have a thing.
No, you don't.
Yes,
You're
I
not
do.
a druid.
Yeah, I got a thing from that little fellow riding the fox.
Oh, that's a little thing. It's running
Can
with
you
that
talk
coming
to
head.
it?
I don't know. Can I? Let me have a look.
Oh,
excuse me.
Talk to it. How would you ask it to find the Verbeeg for us?
Can you understand me?
This is one of those moments as a DM where your players really just spring shit on you.
It can understand me.
Like, verbally or mentally with you?
It speaks its own language and understands speech in common tongue.
This is... Okay, so... What's really unique here is I've made this sort of established rule when I was making up the thing for this, where because it's part of the adventure, of course, to get the summoning thing and the Chewinga. But I was like, it has to be a Chewinga riding, I guess, something rather than the fox. So it's a Chewinga riding an eagle, I guess, that has a very fox-like features.
So there's a little Chewinga on the top of my eagle. Oh my god, there he is!
Little gift.
What's he doing on there?
He throws a snowball at your face.
I'll help you up off the ground.
I'm pretty sure I didn't summon a Chewingas.
Now it's here. What have you done?
Well, excuse me, sir. Would you please? We're looking for a Verbeeg. It's a big, scary-looking fellow possibly with a bear and a herd of goats. Do you think you could track it down for me?
Interesting question. They can understand you. Can you understand them?
No.
Okay.
They can only speak Auran.
Give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'll be your universal translator.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it nods, and then the Chewinga nods, and the giant eagle lifts off and starts flying in the direction of the tracks.
God, he's magnificent.
He's beautiful.
I'm very proud, actually.
You couldn't handle the weight of him?
Yeah, he's a large creature.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh my god.
What about the Chewingas? Is he tiny?
Yeah, he was very small.
He seems to have good control over his bird.
I don't know what he was doing. I still don't know what he was doing up there, but hopefully they can together find the Verbeeg for us.
Maybe we should make a fire so we don't freeze while we wait.
Yeah, what time is it?
Well, we can't really move if the...
Oh, he'll find us.
He'll find you?
He's got very keen sight.
Okay. Then should we make our way to Brinshanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
In the meantime, yeah.
Anything to avoid getting snowed on.
Yeah, there is a possibility that snow could turn to a blizzard, very quickly. So, yeah, if you want to head towards Brinshanta, you can. All right. You're traveling for about 40 minutes, and I have to make a roll.
You're dead.
Rocks fall from the sky.
As you're on the road to Brinshanta, you probably only have about an hour and 20 or so to go. From the sky descends eagle. Yes.
Hell yeah, here he comes, everyone.
Floating down. And just...
I hold my arm up.
He's a large bird, so it just plows into you. You fall backwards on the snow just off the side of the road, and as you look up, a tiny chewinga throws a snowball at your face.
Do you have like a leather glove at least for it to land on? Just like cuts right into you.
He needs like a harness that goes over his shoulders.
Did he take damage from that?
I'm going to say no, but
leather.
it probably should, but I'm not going to say no.
I have leather for some reason, so I guess I do.
Yeah. And it just, when you get up, like eventually it sort of steps off of you and just goes, ah!
Sveta, what did he say?
I'll actually cast it so we have
Oh, it's
time.
okay. Yep, sure.
I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Mm-hmm.
Gah in Russian.
Gah.
Gah. The bird turns to you and goes, who are you?
Just Sveta?
Hello, Sveta.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Morgan.
Morgan?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I'm Morgan.
Did you find the Verbeeg?
Yeah.
You don't. So can I roll an insight check on
Yeah.
that bird? Oh, finally, a good number. Insight. 21.
You think that he probably has seen the Verbeeg, but he's kind of dumb.
I need more confidence from you.
I'll see about
Yeah.
that.
Okay, where were they? How far away?
You got wings?
Not yet.
Okay. I think you got the walkie thingies.
Yeah.
I think it's a few hours ahead of you.
Did they look settled? Like sleeping? Or
No, they're running really fast.
walking?
For, like, walkie standards. But, like, if you were flying, catch up with them in no time. I can show you.
What's his strength?
Pretty good. Pretty good. +3.
Probably not enough to carry.
Just carry a word in there.
Go get the Verbeeg and bring it back to us.
Yeah, okay, just airdrop one of you guys in there.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Aerial assault with a beef cliff.
Operation Woden Drop.
Get moving fast. They're running. The goats don't seem happy.
Like far north?
North.
Okay, right. I'll relay this to the group to get their opinion on what we should do.
Continuing to go north?
Very north.
Sounds like not Goodmead's problem.
Could be Tourmaline's problem. Maybe we should inform Brimshanda and send a runner.
That's a good idea.
That is actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I think it's a good idea too. I can't understand you.
Yeah, well, we'll go to Brimshanda.
Can I come with you?
He wants to come with us.
Hell yeah, you can come with us.
Okay. He's very excited.
How long does it last?
I can tell you because I actually can.
6 hours.
It's an hour-long spell.
It is, yeah.
And you can
So like
follow you
another-
for another 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah.
Oh, by the way, his name is Morgan.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
The eagle or the wingus?
Eagle. Oh, what's Chewingus?
You can't speak Chewingus.
I can't speak Chewingus.
Do they
It's a pleasure,
speak
Morgan.
Sylvan?
I think they do speak Sylvan. If you say, do you have Sylvan on your list?
No, it's too fancy.
Yeah. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure Chewingus, because they're Fey. Oh no, they're elementals. Languages. On the stat block. Nothing.
Oh,
So no, you can't.
the silent type.
Not even like primordial, which is what I would have expected.
Interpretive dance.
Yes, pretty much.
Snowball to the face.
Snowball, yeah.
That's just part of the dance. Like, don't be misunderstanding his culture.
Like,
I'm
all
not
while
going to
this,
appropriate it. I'll just misunderstand.
all while this happens, little Chewingus like climbing around the bird, and sometimes on his head, and does a little dance.
Get rid of this Chewingus.
I know, it's a little freak.
It's creepy.
It throws a snowball at you.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of this little idiot.
I like him.
Alright, let's go, Morgan. Get up there and scout ahead.
He flies off.
I'm scouting!
Fuck, he's so cool.
Oh, he's sick. I want the one.
And you see him ahead, this majestic eagle in the sky. You're walking for about 20 minutes, and all of a sudden it just disappears.
Morgan, no!
Back from whence he came.
He was beautiful.
Is that it? Can you do it again or what?
I feel like I can.
Oh, okay.
A couple more times.
Could be quite useful.
Good
Yeah.
thinking.
You then spend. It's the main road, so there's pretty obvious where to go. You don't need to make any checks. I mean, you're not doing any sled dogs or anything like that. So you make your way, and as I think someone pointed out to me, there's probably like markers when you're a couple of miles from the city, just letting you know how far it is to Britannia. And eventually, you make your way to the city walls. I'm going to read some of this out. The first stop for most visitors to Icewind Dale is Britannia, a walled town perched atop a cold, lonely, wind-lashed hill. Bright lanterns suspended over narrow streets twist in the wind and add flecks of colour to the town's otherwise drab surroundings. The walls of the town stand some 30 feet high and are usually defined by two concentric rings of upright wooden poles. The gap between them is filled with dirt and rubble. The outer ring of poles rises above the top of the wall, providing a rampart for defenders stationed on the wood-planked walkway. The wall's hinge gates are 15 feet tall and can be barred from the inside. And everywhere you can see the town heraldry, which is black antlers above a vertical shaft of golden wheat on a white field, signifying the town's strength and prosperity in the vast snowy tundra. And in fact, I can give you that heraldry. It looks like this.
Oh no.
Heraldry.
It's a massive heraldry.
It's too big.
Oh no, the second one. They're multiplying.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I need one of those shields.
God, I bet you wish your listeners could see this right now. It's really cool.
That's so nice. It's a very impractical looking shield if it was ever one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's more like a decorative thing to like put up over like your gate.
I've got to use it. I've got to find one now.
collect a shield from each of the 10 towns.
Yes.
As you arrive at the walls, you can't help but thinking maybe you dodged a bit of a bullet as the clouds behind you get darker and darker and the snow falls even heavier. Following the Verbeeg would have been dangerous in this kind of weather.
Good call, whoever said let's go to Britannia.
But the walls of the city seem like they could be safe. But in reality, how safe are they?
Very.
I don't know. We're going to have to find out next week on Reflex Save.
Let me in.
I'll take you to the temple.
Let me in. Let me in.
Around.
Do you want a suggestion?
Sure.
No, he means take the spell suggestion.
Oh.
I mean, that's what I've taken. I want suggestion.
I don't...
It took me a second. But I'm with you now.